I have a figure here that has several triangles in it. And we're going to use what we know about triangles in order to find these two measurements here. Here's what I do know about this figure. We have triangle PQR. And in triangle PQR, we know that sides PR and QR are equal. If they are equal, that tells me that triangle PQR is an isosceles triangle. I'm going to go ahead and mark those sides just so that I remember that. Knowing that is going to help me with this angle here. The other thing that I know about this figure is that triangle PRQ has a 90-degree angle, it's a right angle, and triangle RSQ has a 90-degree angle, it's a right triangle also. And that's going to be important to help us find this measurement here. So we're going to start by finding the measure of angle QPR, this angle measurement right here. I'm going to mark that for us. Knowing what we know about isosceles triangles, we know that the angle measures that are on the angles opposite the equal sides are equal. So we know that this angle measurement is going to equal this angle measurement. They're going to be the same. We're going to use what we know about right triangles, and we know that these two angle measures together are going to equal 90 degrees because this is 90 degrees. So I'm going to start there. Draw my bar model, and I know that these two angles are going to equal 90 degrees. So we have the measure of angle QPR and the measure of angle PQR. And they are both going to equal 90 degrees. So we're going to take 90 degrees divided by 2. Since they're equal, we're going to divide by 2. 90 degrees divided by 2 is 45 degrees. So I know that the measurement of angle QPR equals 45 degrees, and the measure of angle PQR equals 45 degrees. I'm going to put those measurements on the figure because that will help me with this missing angle. So we're going to put 45 degrees here and 45 degrees here. Now in this triangle here, QRS, we actually now have the measurement of two angles, 90 degrees and 45 degrees. And I know that all three of them would equal 180 degrees, but I also can go back to what I know about right angles. If this is 90 degrees, then these two measurements here are going to equal 90 degrees. So we're going to draw our bar model. I know that these two angles are going to equal the 90 degrees because that's 90 degrees. So we have the 45 degrees here, and then we have the measure of angle QRS here. And we're going to take that 90 degrees, and we're going to subtract the 45 degrees from it. 90 degrees minus 45 degrees is 45 degrees. So that tells us the measure of angle QRS equals 45 degrees. We can put that right here, 45 degrees. Using what we know about the different types of triangles can help us find missing angles in a figure that has more than one type of a triangle.